Hi, this is Jackie Barrett-Poindexter, owner of Career Trend at careertrend.net. Today we're going to talk about career change. If you're making a career change from to a different industry or a different type of role than what you're currently doing, then you will want to know that there are several key points to consider. One is just know that career change is not a one-two punch. If it is, it's very, very rare. And in fact, it'll probably take longer than you wanted. It'll be a little bit more difficult than you expected and may require more steps than you anticipated. For example, when you're changing careers, let's say you're in a sales management role in an industry financially related. I had a client who was in the subprime industry a few years ago, and when it was falling apart, and he needed and wanted to change. So he changed. He was still in sales, but completely different industry that required a whole different skill set, a different product. It was actually in motorcycles. So it was in some ways a step down for him, and which is another point to consider. You may be stepping sideways, down, backward, forward, depending on the situation, and that willingness to be nimble as you make transition steps to your ultimate new goal is critical. So in this instance, he was able to really excel, though, quickly in this new industry, even though maybe his baseline salary was at a lower point than it was used to, and it took him a while to build back up. He proved quickly that his acumen in the subprime industry, which as in his final years there required a certain tenacity and innovation and really thinking outside of his square to succeed, flowed well into another challenging industry where it's dependence on seasonal factors as well as just a different, smaller marketplace. So he succeeded so well in that he took that and then pulled it into his next role, which was for a startup company that was breaking new ground. Which brings me to another point. If you're in career change and you're just relying on some of the easy go online and post your resume or reach out to recruiters, you may be sorely disappointed because often those are more square peg, square hole opportunities, especially with recruiters who are looking for more exact fits. They're not working for you, they're trying to find you a job. They, in fact, are working for companies who have hired them and are paying them to hunt for really specific fit candidates. And if you're changing industries or roles, then you're probably not that fit. So being more creative, going outside your computer to reach out to companies that maybe you've read the Business Journal where a company is expanding offices in a certain geographic area and getting ahead of the curve to market your value to these new opportunities that are potentially opening up if they're growing and expanding. So those are the three key points I want to cover today, is that it's not going to be a one-two punch, and that you want to really be willing to step sideways, forward, backward. Not just expect that you're going to go to this next level with your next role if it's a really major career change. And finally, is to be creative in how you reach out to people. The job boards and going to recruiters is probably not the best route when you're making a major career change. So I hope this is helpful. Career change actually can be exciting, even when it's difficult. It's exhilarating because you're empowering yourself to go to a new role. And I've seen it happen where months and even a year or two after someone has made this huge shift in their career, that they're not only happier because they've been stuck so long, just trying to just avoiding the idea of making a big shift, but they were frustrated. So when you start empowering yourself and going to this next role in this next opportunity, you will get there. It's just the path will evolve as you start taking steps forward. Again, this is Jackie at Career Trend. I thank you for listening. You can find me online at careertrend.net. I am at Master Resume Writer on LinkedIn and at Value Into Words on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you.